It went really well. I feel so bad. I feel so bad because you guys have been asking me every single day, are you having twins? Are you having twins? Is it one? Is it two? And I just feel so bad because I was genuinely just living in the moment when I had posted that I thought I was having twins, and I felt like I had every single sign telling me that I'm having twins. And I was like, I swore, I told everyone, I told Igor, I told my whole family, I'm like, I will be more surprised if it's one than two. I told everybody that. I was like, I will be more surprised. And you know, one of the reasons why over the years I don't express myself and say certain things like that is because I'll get a lot of messages and I'll feel guilty, like I have to answer. And then the day of the appointment, I'm in the car for an hour. The appointment happened to be a little further out, which I am changing my ultrasound location because it's so far. I got so car sick, guys. I was so sick that I couldn't even look at my phone. Like, I couldn't even grab my phone and film and like, you know, like film for you guys and post for later. No, I couldn't even do that. I was so sick. So I went in, and I think Igor might have filmed something, but it is one baby. It is a singleton, which I am super excited about. I would have been happy either way, but going from 3 to 5 is crazy. It's crazy. I was like mentally preparing myself. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go from 3 to 5 kids. I'm okay. This is what God wants for me. This is what I'm gonna do. Like, I have Igor, his help. I got a tribe. Like, I have friends and family. Like, I'll be fine. And then she was like, oh, it's one. And I'm like, oh, okay. I guess I really am getting old. Because yeah, I felt like I had literally every single sign and every single reason to think that I was having twins, and it's one. So I am relieved in a lot of ways, obviously, because I'm happy to have, you know, a healthy baby. The baby's heart rate was beautiful, and the size was beautiful and perfect measuring, and so everything's good so far. God willing, everything, you know, goes well throughout the entire pregnancy. But yeah, that day, like, I couldn't film. And then that Saturday after, like, so the ultrasound was on Friday. Saturday and Sunday, I got really sick again. All of a sudden, I got like a wind of the sickness. And then I had to promote the book. And I'm like, fuck, the book's coming. I've been working on this for so long. Like, oh my gosh, like, I'm so sick. Like, I can't even get on camera, like, all this stuff. And so, yeah, and now you guys are asking me every day, are you guys having twins? So, no. But if I was having twins, I would probably need to move you in and help me, because what? That would have been crazy. So what I did was I cut this here on the bangs sides, and then I just did like, you know what the thing is that I really love my hair to be like red. Like, I love that like orangey kind of like red kind of tone on me. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. It's the strangest thing. And my hair naturally has like a red undertone. So no matter what color I dye it, it always starts to kind of turn that like reddish kind of tone. And so I've had that for a long time, but you know, for the pregnancy, I thought I don't want to keep going to the hairdresser and doing my roots, you know, every month. That's too much, you know, that's ammonia and stuff. I don't want to do that. So I just dyed it back to my natural hair color. My natural hair color, I'm just going to keep it like this for, you know, a year, maybe 2 years, and just call it a day so I don't have to think about it. But I am going to miss that like reddish undertone, like reddish color. It's kind of morphed in like different tones, and like there's been like honeys to it, and there's been like pinks to it. So it's definitely changed. But yeah, this is what it looks like. And it's healthy. Oh, I don't know why, but that comment made me like want to cry. That's so cute to say, but I haven't been feeling like that at all. I've been feeling so big and bloated, and hormonal. And I don't know if you guys know this, but for my 2 pregnancies, pregnancy with Elle and Alea, I gained 80 pounds, guys. 80 pounds. I started off at like, I was really tiny, such a tiny little person. I was like 110, 108 my whole life, you know, in my early 20s, you know, when I was younger. And then I was at like 190 when I was about to give birth to Elle, like 195. Same thing happened with Alea. I lost all the weight, gained it all back again. And then when I started a little higher. I was like 125 when I got pregnant. And so I ended up being at like the same 190. So I gained about 60 pounds. But yeah, I don't know. I just like this belly popped, like it popped, like all of a sudden I'm like, my body is expanding and I'm not even doing anything. I'm not eating anymore. I'm not doing anything. I'm going to the bathroom regularly, so I'm not backed up. So I'm like, this is so strange. And to be honest with you, the woman's body is so like we can't understand it. I don't even understand it. Like, I'm looking at myself like I was in the best shape ever just a month ago. I felt so good. I was going to the gym, and I don't know if you guys know this too, but I breastfed for 5 years, and then I didn't feel like I had my body to myself, And then after my son, finally after 2 years, I stopped breastfeeding, and then slowly felt like I was getting my body back. It took me a couple years, and then I had my explant last year. And then when I had my explant, I thought, oh my God, now I have to get to know my body again in its like truest form, get back into my skin, get to love myself again in a different way. And it's just been like a roller coaster of emotions when it comes to like looking at myself in the mirror. And yeah, like seeing myself pregnant now has been like, oh my gosh, like I can't believe it. Like this is happening. And but so sweet, thank you. I've been asked this question a lot, and I don't have a preference at all. Like 50-50. Like if I have a boy, I'm gonna be happy. If I have a girl, I'm gonna be happy. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me as long as a baby is healthy. But my daughters want a baby sister, and then my son, he's been saying he wants a baby brother, and all of a sudden he changed his mind yesterday. He was like, Elle was like, Celie said he'd rather have a baby sister. And I'm like, wait, what's happening? But this is what's funny is I have a name for a girl, like a solid name, like that's her name. Like if that's a girl, that's her name. And it came to me, it's so funny because it came to me on the flight back to LA from Qatar. So I just got in the plane, I was getting my stuff together, and then I felt like a spirit like whispered the name to me, and I'm like, oh my God, that's her name. And I like ChatGPT'd it, and I'm like, oh my God, that's so nice, that's so unique, that's so beautiful, I love it. Like that's her name if it's a girl. But then if it's a boy, because it could be a boy, we don't know, I don't really have a solid name yet. Like I have a couple names that I like, but I don't know. But anyways, back to your question, it really doesn't matter to me. I will be happy regardless of boy or girl, but I do look forward to finding out the day that I give birth. I think that it's going to be so magical, and I think that having patience and waiting and not like rushing to know the gender, because at the end of the day it doesn't matter, to find out in such a beautiful, intimate way, I think that that's going to be something that I can like take with me for the rest of my life. So I'm going to do it that way. Thank you for asking me. That's so nice. Like just so crazy. What a simple question. It can mean so much. Like, how are you feeling? Oh yeah, how am I feeling? But something I haven't shared with you guys, and one of the reasons, if not the main reason why I haven't been active on here for as long as I have, is because the week that I found out I was pregnant, which obviously is like such a great happy news. It's like a high moment of your life, and you're so excited. And I also got the worst news I could possibly get in the same week. And so navigating a good news and then bad news at once has been really difficult for me. When it comes to someone that you love, someone like the person that you love the most in your life, and they get the worst news they could possibly get. And it's just like, you almost start to feel guilt for being happy in any way. And so, yeah, it's been like a rough time. Like, it's so crazy how like God will like give you such great news and then such bad news in the same week, and experience such a polarity and such a like a mix of emotions. But overall, we're strong, our family's strong, we're gonna be fine. I don't want to share like what the news is, because it's not my news to share, and I don't know if they would be okay with me sharing such a news, but we're all optimistic and we're all fighting through it. And the sickness is definitely not going to last forever. Praying for it to just go away. And yeah, cancer sucks. Cancer really freaking sucks.